to another new episode of Two Fridays podcast. Finally, we are back. What up, Dolph? How you doing, homie?
I'm scared.
Should be.
No, I had some anxiety coming back to recording. But that was why we haven't really recorded, was because I've been having serious anxiety.
Dude, that's fucked up because I haven't had any. What the fuck?
Good. I'm glad you haven't.
Yeah, but what's up with that, bro? Like, it's ass backwards or something.
Well, I've been dealing with like major anxiety and major health issues to begin with. Like it's piled on for me. So
yeah. Dude, I'm going through this. Well, I know you're going through your things. I'm going through my things, bro. It's been crazy times, which is why we haven't been releasing episodes, unfortunately. We've still been putting out content or whatever, but just not on the podcast for a little bit. But I'm ready to get back at it. I'm glad to be here recording, man.
Speaking of content, that TikTok you posted with me and you, that was good. That was a really good one.
That was a YouTube, and it's actually doing pretty fucking good, man.
Is it really?
I've kind of bailed on TikTok, to be honest with you.
Well,
because TikTok's completely banned my account. Like, I'm getting like 10 views a video, so I just said fuck it.
Oh.
Like, they've shadow banned my account completely, so.
Okay, you were getting like 10,000 before.
Some of them, my biggest one's like 20K or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting like 10 to 14 views a video, and they've completely shut me down. So I've just been focusing more on, well, of course, always the stream, and then X and YouTube now.
You got to post those YouTube clips on your Twitch or your Twitter.
I do. I post some of them over there as actual Twitter posts or X posts. I've started calling it X. I know it more as X now, but sometimes I put them on YouTube and then I post a link, and other times I'll post them on YouTube and then actually post it as its own release on X as well. So it just kind of depends on the mood.
Okay. I like it.
And I don't want to just post like on X. I don't want to just post short videos. So I've been trying to, like, if I've already posted a short recently, like I won't post a short like every day. Like I've been spacing them out like at least every few days and stuff like that.
Is that good, or should you be trying to put them daily?
Well, I don't know, because I feel like X is more of just all around content rather than just shorts. And so I make other posts besides just like streaming clips and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. You do a ton of stuff. You're constantly out there doing it. I dig it, man. It's cool. So what you smoking on, man?
I am smoking on Dopest Genetics from the Dopest Shop. It's THCA Cherry Do, which is technically like an indica thing, but to me it kind of has more of a, it has like a mellow sativa kind of feel to it. Okay. So I can smoke it without being locked down, which is nice.
That's always something that has to be for you, because, sorry, I'm trying to get my chair. Anyways, yeah.
And it's in a strawberry fucking wrap right now, hemp wrap, which is delicious.
That's cool. Yeah, I just got some Gorilla Glue.
You have to let me know what you think of it, because I liked it, but it wasn't for me as far as streaming goes, because then I don't have any energy.
Yeah, see, I like the down. Like, I need the down, because I have so much, like, my mind is racing constantly, that the down, it helps a lot for me.
Yeah. But see, my mind's racing constantly too, so the down helps for me a lot. But normally when I'm smoking flower, like in the evenings and stuff, I'm live. So I don't want to like smoke that shit. Now, right after I get off stream, I fucking take 30 milligrams of night edibles.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
And then I go into that chill mode. So.
This is Gorilla Glue also. I know I like Gorilla Glue as a regular strain, but this thing is wild, man. It's a metal tip. This is metal up here.
Yeah. I was a cool little fucking thing too. Fuck it.
I was super impressed. And then I put it on.
So you got your own batteries, or just that?
This is my own battery. No, I got this.
I got this little fucker from Point Bob that I bought. That's a disposable, just an all-in-one, which I actually really like. It says Muay Thai, or something. I don't fucking remember what the fuck it is, honestly. But it's got a C-port charger in it. It's 1 gram, and I like it because it's so small, dude, and compact that I can just put it in the coin pocket of my pants, dude, and carry it all day, and it fits directly in your coin pocket perfectly.
THCA, what is it?
This is the real stuff. I mean, not that THCA is not real stuff, but you know what I'm saying. It's just standard THC, just regular from the dispensary.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. Yeah, because some people don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're doubling your THC up on that one. So what is THCA?
THCA is, now I'm no expert on this for sure. So like the THCA flower we're smoking from the Dopest is technically, I'd say technically legal, because it does not contain actual, like, and I may be saying this right, but it doesn't contain the actual THC. The THCA is a different form of THC, and it doesn't become the normal stuff like you're smoking in this until you add heat to it. So the flower is technically legal. It can be shipped to all 50 states. Legally, I have this mailed to my door as what you're smoking on was mailed to your fucking door through the mail. No worries about any penalties. No worry about getting in trouble, because it does not become illegal until you roll it up and you add heat to it via flame or vaporizer battery or whatever.
And then you're smoking
and then at that point it turns back into exactly what the fuck this is. The exact same stuff. It's not regular THC until you add heat to it. Pretty much.
That is such a crazy, like, I know how to put it. Like, I don't say it's like a cheat, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's cheating the system, which I love. Like, I love that.
Yeah, anything to get good weed out there to fucking people that want it or need it or whatever is.
Listen, want it, that's fine. Do whatever you want to do. That's fine.
Yeah.
For people that need it, though, that don't have access, like people in Texas can't smoke. They don't have a medical.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
They don't have a medical card, but they can get this stuff sent over there, and it's completely legal.
Yeah, but the problem is you got to watch who you're getting that shit from too, man, because there's a whole lot of that shit out there, and there's a whole lot of it that's not fucking tested the way it's supposed to be tested and things like that, which is the only reason why I went with and not to, try and fucking dick ride or whatever. Well, you might want to put a beep on that because YouTube will shut us down for it. But
for what?
For saying the D word.
Really?
It'll absolutely kill our views, 100%. So yeah, dead serious.
Just for saying dick.
Yeah, dick, pussy, vagina, anything like that. Referring to sex, murder, rape, any of that. Well, yeah. So this episode is getting no views. So we might as well start over right fucking now, bro. And we're smoking weed on top of it. There is nobody gonna see this motherfucker. It's getting buried at the bottom of the fucking YouTube depths. Nobody's ever gonna see this fucking episode.
That's funny.
Yeah, but that's that brings me back to it. So I watched Dopest Yola and Marty, and they have a podcast, the Dopest Usual podcast. They've been hitting it off, killing it over on Spotify mainly, along with X and other places. They highly edit their YouTube videos. They don't smoke on their YouTube videos. They don't show any actual smoke. They can show smoke, but not the actual smoking process. And they also edit out all cuss words and everything like that to get their views. So that's one reason why I've always asked you about Spotify. But,
yeah, and listen, I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. I'm just saying it's the same exact thing that we have already.
Right. But without the censorship is what I'm getting. But we're already putting stuff out on Spotify anyway, but that's not what I'm talking about. But anyway, so the reason I started buying the Dopest Genetics stuff that I've got here is because I know those guys. I don't know them. I know of them. I know their content. And I also know that they stress on testing, testing. Even if it's going to lose them, the company, money, like Yola is out there fucking being like, I don't give a fuck, test it. And all that stuff's up on their website, all the different tests they've done and all this shit. So my main thing to the consumers out there is just like, I'm not trying to fucking, like I said, weenie ride. There we go. Can I say weenie YouTube?
Fuck that dick
ride. These guys, but it is a good product and I feel like it's safe to smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I have to worry when I get it that there's something in there that I don't want to be in there.
This tastes so good.
Hopefully that's right.
This Gorilla Glue tastes so good.
Well, this fucking shit's good because I had a lighter and now I don't know where my lighter's at. It's hiding behind my ashtray, bro. Yeah, what kind of idiot lays the lighter behind the ashtray where you can't see it?
Oh, I lose lighters constantly.
So yeah, and then I told you they had that shit. I ordered an ounce of, which I actually didn't like it as much. Honestly, this is not my favorite. I'm not saying it's not for everybody, but the black amber. I mean, it's good. It's all right. It almost gives me a little too much anxiousness.
So is that a sativa?
No, still indica. Or that might have been a hybrid.
What's it called?
Remember, but I think it's listed black amber. I think it's listed as an indica on theirs. But even though it's indica, it still has some sativa leaning stuff, and it kind of gives me that kind of, I don't know, a little bit of anxious feeling when I smoke it. But I've already smoked half an ounce of it, so it's not fucking terrible. It's just not my favorite.
Okay, it's GMO cross with Uzi Kush. Okay,
yeah, it was. I mean, it was decent.
Pretty.
Yeah, it was decent. And like I say, I'm also, just to put this out there, I'm buying the absolute cheapest stuff that they offer. Like the bottom of the line, worst stuff that they offer, and it's still pretty fucking good, especially for fucking $65 an ounce. And then when you get it on sale, boy, you get that shit for $45 an ounce, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, I think I spent $45. I think I spent $70 total with this, shipping, and the ounce.
One thing I'll tell you is I feel like for some reason that the high doesn't last as long, like the intense part of the high doesn't last as long. I feel like it comes on pretty quick, like it's pretty heavy hitting, like when I'm smoking.
It's hard, yeah.
But then that peak level high doesn't hold as long sometimes, I feel like, as regular flower. But then again, like I say, I don't know that there's any difference between this and regular flower. So maybe that's all in my head.
I tell you, I smoked the first half joints only, and joints and blunts and whatever, and I got stoned. I got blown off my ass. Like I told you, like I was done.
This shit'll rip me, dude.
It'll rock you, like it does. So the second half ounce, I did it all in my bong. I got a little beaker bong, nothing crazy, and it lasted longer from a bong, and I got just as high. Just as high, though, because I didn't smoke as much. I still did 2 or 3 bowls. And honestly, like, anything around 20% THC is like regular weed. Yeah. I have to smoke 2 to 3 bowls of it to get where I want to get.
Same.
Yeah. But, like, the good stuff, it takes me 1.5. So, like, 2 to 3 bowls of this stuff at $45 to $60 an ounce, it's fine by me.
Yeah, it's a no fucking brainer for me for our prices in Missouri, and I'm sure your prices where you're at, you know,
Louisiana,
and well, you go up to Arkansas as well or
Kansas,
something, don't you? Yeah, so I didn't know which one to say, honestly.
Honestly, Arkansas is where the good prices are, but when it comes down to it, it's still not like, okay, I can go up there and use my points and stuff with Good Day Farms, which is great. But they allow you to only use $50 worth at a time. I have probably $600 worth of discounted points right now, but I can only use 50 at a time. So
that's how that fucking dispensary by me is, dude. Nature's Med is a place I go to here locally, and there you can stack up as much as you want, but you can only discount $30 at a time.
Yeah, I mean, I understand they don't want to use lose their profit margin every time, but man. I used to be able to sack that. Like I used to get $200 off, like of an order.
I don't even wait though, man. They're like, "Hey, you got $10 off." I'm like, "Use it,
get it,
use
it." Oh
yeah,
yeah. I would only save like $40, $50 before. I would just wait until I was broke. It wouldn't matter. Like I would wait till I needed.
Well, that's true too. I have done that. Like when I'm sitting fat and I've got a little cushion and stuff, I'll be like, "Nah, don't use it. I'll save up the points because I know there's going to be a time, like right fucking now, that I'm broke dick." Oh, and then next thing you know, I'm like, yeah, I need to use that. I need to use that. I need to use that. Man. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm just a dick like that.
What's some bullshit, man?
Yeah. I'm going to see how many times we can get flagged in one video.
Stop being a cunt.
Yeah. We're gonna get, it's gonna be like negative. You're gonna post it up and it'll be like an hour. You'll check it. It'll be -5 views. Like it went down. They're like anti-views.
What's funny is we've never gotten a thumbs down or anything. Like, we've never got a negative comment. We've never gotten a thumbs down.
No, and you won't though, man. But they just they automatically, like, that's one of the things, and it's a proven thing on YouTube that, I mean, certain words like us sitting here smoking, stuff like that, is all stuff that's going to flag and keep the. It's not impossible, I don't think, but it's going to be very, very hard for us to get a big on YouTube until it's nationally legal.
You know what I'm saying? It's coming,
and that's soon. Even if at that point, it's even if how then it depends on waiting for YouTube to change their policies around and how they're going to treat it and shit too. So who knows how much longer that will take, you know? But it'd be interesting. I'm interested to see where it does go. Like, once it becomes legal, all these cats out here like you and I that are putting out cannabis content that's been being suppressed and things, and not going through like the process. Not all of us have a Marty. And no offense, you're my Marty. But yeah, Marty's worked on I'm talking about, again, Dope as Usual podcast. And he'll go through, or him or whoever they got working for them now. I actually think they've hired somebody now to do it. We'll go through and bleep all the cuss words and, you know, go through with a fine comb and make sure there's as little stuff as possible that YouTube could possibly flag their videos for. And then you get that washed down version on YouTube. Because it's the only way that they could get followings and not get shadow banned, not get banned, and keep growing, you know. And you ran into that too at the beginning with us instantly on Instagram, you know.
Yeah, Instagram.
They do the same thing too. They were just talking about, because I was listening to them, they were just talking about the other day that they were going through and deleting every piece of glass, any kind of smoking. So they had to delete all their bong posts, anything that had any kind of stuff on, because they're trying to still grow on Instagram. So they were having to go remove everything that had any kind of glassware or anything like that to try to unshadow ban their account on Instagram, bro.
So the question is, and this is something that, I mean, I'd love if any of our listeners have an opinion, and I'd love your opinion. What do you feel like we should censor ourselves to grow falsely like that?
Well, they're not falsely doing it because they're releasing the full version other places. They're just doing it because it has to be done if you want to attract YouTube, and YouTube is the biggest platform.
Oh, it's just YouTube.
There is. Yeah. Well, no, it's not just YouTube, but it's YouTube, it's Kick, it's fucking Twitch, it's, you know, everything but X. And pretty much, as far as I know, Spotify at this point too, when it comes to cannabis. Now, I don't know about other shit, but I mean, Spotify has been boosting them guys like crazy, and they're really doing their thing, dude. Really doing their thing. And then I don't know them personally, but that's fucking badass for somebody that's kind of trying to do what we're doing to actually be rising, like really rising, you know what I'm saying? And really getting on a roll. That's fucking pretty badass, dude. And,
yeah, but he's
hopefully eventually we don't have to walk the fucking such a fine line, you know, to do it.
Yeah. I'll look into the Spotify thing again. I don't think it's something we need, but if it's something that we want to start putting videos on there because it gets better traction, then I'm in.
Yeah. Well, what is that? Well, and this is something we can talk about off the podcast, so that don't really matter. I just was, I didn't know like what it requires to put video with the shit on Spotify, because we're already releasing over there too. I'm just bringing up conversation of how bullshit it is that we're suppressed so much on other platforms.
Yeah, it's a whole other subscription.
How fucking frustrating it can fucking be too, you know? Because
yeah,
well, and not only just frustrating, but you never know. Is it my fucking content that is keeping me from growing?
Is your content,
and not necessarily. No, I'm not talking about like the content, but like I'm more talking about like my content as a whole, rather than me just smoking while I'm playing.
No.
Or is it just because we're smoking and I'm talking a certain way that's being suppressed, you know?
Buddy,
so it always makes it kind of gets you second guessing yourself.
Your gaming is, you know, as good as anybody else's. I mean, your engagement is better than most. I mean, way better than most.
Because when I don't eat a bunch of edibles.
Yeah. But I mean, you're addicted sometimes. I mean, not all the time.
There for a while, bro. I was fucking eating them edibles before streaming. I fucking was out trucking
Yeah, you're
I zoned the fuck out, bro. I just fucking forget where I was and shit.
I'd have to fucking do the talk to speak or
just to get me to
just
look
to get
chat.
you to look at chat. Look at chat, dickhead. Like, it was horrible.
I was so fried, bro. So I quit taking them during the stream because I realized I'm like, okay, yeah, it's fucking put me in zombie mode. I'm just standing like, I'm like, all right, that's probably not the best.
Like, I don't understand why I'm not growing on Kick, really.
So I went back to just smoking weed instead of eating a bunch of edibles and smoking weed. So
yeah, you can smoke. You've proven you can smoke.
On a real life story time, man, or whatever. I guess if you want to go there, I guess we'll talk about whatever on this fucking podcast. But man, I went down to my mom's, doing that thing, and for one, to start off good, we went down. I posted pictures on Discord if anybody checks it out, Discord. But my daughter and I went on a fucking walk. We went to this place. I don't even know what it's called. I called it the Dam Bar and Grill or whatever. But it's like all the stuff you go in there and they got like the damn tenderloin sandwich and the damn this and damn that,
Is it a dam?
But it's right off. No, it's not. That's what's fucked up is it's on the edge of the lake. It's not even at the fucking dam. It's just a bridge. You know what I'm saying? But but it is at the lake. So afterwards, there's like a big walk across like suspension bridge and took a walk with my daughter and all that. It was cool, man. It was a cool little spot. And there's some places that look like got me thinking because you can walk right under that bridge. And I'm thinking, bro, by them pillars down there, there's got to be some big old monster catfish laying down there just waiting. I'm like, I need to come back down here and fish this shit.
Yeah, why don't
But it was nice, and I really got that fucking urge, like, because I saw that spot, and you can walk that whole side of the lake and the river right there. So I'm like, man, I finally saw a spot to where I'm like, man, I could actually probably pull some monster catfish up out of here without a boat or without the property that I used to have. Yeah. And when we lost that property, I lost my love for fishing along with it.
You didn't lose your love. Well, you just lost your ability to go, really.
I lost my spot is what it was. My spot that I knew to fish and where I knew I could catch big cats. And what I like to fish for is, big cats. But I was looking at that bridge and I'm thinking, shit, I got to come back down here sometime and fucking put some bait in the water just to see. So it was kind of cool.
We've been here almost a year and I still haven't put bait in the water here.
Yeah, you'd probably get ate by alligator anyway.
Not right now. Dude,
I've been watching Gator Boys again.
25, 30 feet to the water from my bank, from the second bank. Because I have
oh, wow.
There's an initial bank, and then it comes up, and then there's a, what's it called? A levee.
Yeah. You go out there and do a fucking catch and cook, bro. That's what I wanted to start doing. Like, if, like, down the road for more content, at some point. I would love to, because I've been watching this, I don't even remember his name or I'd shout him out, but I've been watching this homie on YouTube that has like an adventure jet ski and goes out and does like 24-hour catch and cooks. They'll just go out on like I don't know, wherever he's at. I don't know, one of the lakes and the different places, whatever. But anyway, go out and load up his camping.
I've had a very long time.
Nice.
Wow. Like, dude, I've seriously, like, I used live resin.
What's
all
that from?
It's from the Dopest.
I've only had one of their carts, dude. And it was like a 2-in-1 cart.
No, this is just I can't read it. Let's see.
Must be good if you forgot how to read, motherfucker.
I can't see. I'm fucking blind.
Damn, dude, and it made you blind? I'm getting me some of that.
Shit.
God damn, bro. Fucking
hell. Bro, you are so wrong. That's so funny though.
Get me some of that.
I'm trying to find it. I found the type. It's a HHC vape.
Interesting.
I don't even know what that even means.
But you got it from the Dopest shop, huh?
Yeah, and it had great reviews, like really, really good reviews.
How many was it? A 1 gram, 2 gram? What was it?
1 gram, and it was $30.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
I mean that's what I would get a 1 gram for sale. Like this one here, this one was on sale. The one I got from Point Bob, and it was $30-some on sale from like 40-something.
I don't think I'm gonna go find. That sucks. The Gorilla Glue it's really good though. That's I got the same strain in both. Just because I know that it's a strain
you know you're gonna like it. Yeah.
I know it's a strain that I've never had one that I didn't like with.
Was that your first order or second?
Second. The first order I got a Purple Punch.
Yeah. I like the Purple Punch, but it made me kind of it kind of slumped me, so
that's why I like it.
Yeah, I know. The Cherry Do-Si-Do is kind of the high that I found that I like the best. And I've tried the Gorilla Glue, I've tried Purple Punch, I've tried multiples. I've tried a lot of them. Because each time I was getting separate ones, and at one point I ordered 3 ounces, and I ordered an ounce of 3 different kinds and shit. And sometimes it'll pop up. I do want to, right now, unfortunately, financially, I can't, but at some point I want to try some of their good, buds and stuff instead of just the shake. But as of right now, bro.
But these micros are, they're not bad.
No,
they're
not at all.
like, they're not cheap. They're just small. Like they're very and
there's a little bit of leafy material in there. Very little. Very little.
Can't really trim it very well because they're micros. Right.
Yeah. It's great, bro.
The fragrance? Oh man, they smell really good.
Yeah, when you open them up and get a whiff, man. Yeah. It's
I'm gonna open this. That's the thing I haven't done.
No, you haven't got that first little smelly smell.
No.
Yeah. Your pee-pee's about to move. I can tell.
It already moved. What are you talking about?
I said pee-pee so we don't get flagged again.
This is that's good.
Yeah. Well, brother, it does look good. Yeah, well, you can. Yeah. It grinds up nice. I just take all of it. I fucking I dump it straight out of the bag onto the grinder, chop that shit. It's easy to roll. I've been impressed.
It's not dry. And that's the thing. Like, I was getting Good Day Farms quarters, and they're $40-$50 here.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's crazy, bro. And they're more than you'll pay $30 to $60 just for an eighth here in Missouri. 30 to 60 an eighth.
I'm sorry, $40-$50 for an eighth, starting at a quarter. But check this out though. When that thing hits your grinder, it would go into powder because it was so dry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and I was like, that's why I stopped buying. No, this doesn't do that. It's cured and it's cured and dried well, but it's not too dry. I was having to put I'd have to buy like their quarters and their eighths and add lemon peels to it.
Well, I did too.
Yeah.
You remember I said too that I was like, because I came up on a little bit of money. I had a little bit of money here for like it lasted a whole 2 days, and so I was like, fuck it, I thought I was gonna treat myself, right? What was it? It was for Memorial Day, I think it was, or some shit. So I went out and I bought a good eighth from the dispensary, and I came home and smoked it, and I did not get any more high than I would have if I would have just kept on smoking the shit I was already smoking. I was expecting to come home and smoke that and just be like fucking blown, like holy shit, I haven't been high like this in forever, and it was just like I couldn't even tell the difference, honestly.
Yeah, it's not going to.
So anyway. So we'll just call this the Two Fried Eggs podcast talks the Dopest Shop and leave it at that, right?
Yeah.
So I guess at the end of this, we'll say I give it for budget, micros and all that. I get 2 thumbs up, man. I'm going to continue buying.
I give it a 10.
I'm going to continue buying. I mean, you get what you pay for. It is micros. It is that, but it's a very good micro and a very good price. And the only downfall to it is you're going to have to wait that like 5 days or whatever it takes to get that motherfucker, depending on where you live. Or, for me, I think it's 4 or 5 days, maybe. It might be a little longer than that. I'm not sure. 4 to 6.
It was longer than that for me, but it was over the Labor Day weekend that I bought it.
Oh, so you had the holiday mixed in. So.
Yeah, so I had the holiday mixed in, yeah.
A lot of that's not there. I mean, there's nothing they can do about that, but it does take a few days, so it does suck because I've been there where I've ordered and it's taken a little bit, and I've had to go buy a cheap eighth to fucking hold me over till it came in the mail, But
I bought this a couple days ago.
I'm sitting on about, I think, 3 ounces right now, so I'm good for a little bit, about a week or so before I place another order. So, and don't forget, on my birthday, I fucking smoked the ounce in one day. Of the dopest stuff. I've smoked the whole fucking ounce in one day of that shit, bro.
Yeah, Those cones, those big cones get fucking hot at the end.
Quarter cones, dude. That was rough. When they got down to about this fucking size or a little bigger, dude, that so shit hot. Was rough. So, but I got her done.
That's why I was so worried about going and hitting it on my bong. I was like, man, if this it's gonna taste crappy or whatever. It tasted good.
Yeah.
It tasted really good. So I'm impressed.
Well, there you go. 2 fried eggs review on the Dopest Shop.
10, a fucking 10.
Dopest Shop THCA flower, baby. Get you some if you want. Hell, we'll put a link in the description even. Fuck it.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, 2 Fried Eggs podcast, baby. Your boy Bosch, your boy Dolph. We love you. Until next time, glad to be back. Much love, homies.
We're back and we out.